Hey guys, this is Coach Mike Ryan from the Fastball USA Training Center. I want to talk to you today about improvement and a couple key ideas that are pretty simple, but I feel like people often get this wrong. So here it is. I hear a lot of older people, they'll start to say, well, kids don't work the way they used to. I disagree with that. I've been around a lot of players who are willing to work hard. They are willing to put in the work. Where I think things get lost is people get a lot too much focused on reps. They want to do a lot, but the quality of their practice isn't as good as it should be. So if you're going to take 500 swings, that's great, but what did you get out of those 500 swings? And the same thing for those who are playing 500 games. What are you getting out of those games? So at a certain point in time, those games are not helping you anymore, and you got to get back to getting better. So here's a couple things. Number one, always choose the quality of your work over the quantity of the work, okay? So the quality means each and every rep you do needs to be purposeful. And when I say purposeful, you should be able to acknowledge what you did well on that rep, and if anything needs to be changed or adjusted. If something went wrong, what needs to be adjusted? You need to learn from each one, and just simply getting a lot of reps in is not how that's done. So the quality of your work, I call it purposeful practice. You're practicing with purpose on each and every rep. It's also known as deliberate practice. So the quality over you're doing, number one, over the quantity. The second thing is consistency over intensity. And what I mean by that is, again, if you're doing quality work, repeat that on a daily basis, right? Repeat that every day, be consistent with your work, as opposed to, for example, I took 500 swings on Tuesday, and then you maybe pick up a bat again the following Tuesday, right? And what people don't understand, it's almost like every time you approach it like that, you're also starting over with what you're working on. The consistency tells you if you do a little bit, say you practice for 5 minutes a day with quality and purposeful practice. Now you pick up a ball or pick up a bat the next day, and you pick up a ball and bat the next day. Your brain starts to understand what you're trying to get it to do, right? It's now, this is becoming a habit. And really what you're trying to do is have really good habits as a throwing athlete, or whatever you're working on, you're throwing, you're hitting, you're trying to create good habits. Well, how are habits created? It's through what we do the most on a daily basis. It's the consistency of what we do. So to take a step back, consistency wins over the intensity. So it's not about how many reps that I do. Take a little bit every day and be purposeful behind that. So, and again, I know there's a lot of kids out there who are willing to work hard. We see them every day here at Fastball USA. And the two things we try to really reinforce in here is we're not doing anything unless it's done with extreme purpose. That's number one. And number two is when they go home to practice this stuff, we're trying to reinforce, hey, not only do it well, but do it often. Consistency will win out. That's how you create new habits. And I think a lot of people are confused with breaking a bad habit versus creating a new habit. That's a whole nother thing. We're not interested in breaking bad habits. We're interested in creating new habits. Well, how do you do that? Doing a little bit every day, purposeful practice of doing things correctly. So not just working hard, but working smart. If you have any questions on this, let me know. Check out our website, fastballusa.com, or shoot me an email, fastballusa@hotmail.com. And good luck with your off season, and make sure you prioritize purposeful practice and consistency over intensity. Have a great day.